unaitwa msaliti ni petro, sheria mna kwao, wazimu pia na hao, furaha sio mfano, ukabila ndio kwao, hapo nishafika, ukweli na hakika, kadiri ninashika, furaha kwa lahiki, kwenda kwa mashabiki, waji kuziki, beef na fiki, beat na dhiki, muda mna wiki, mimi na himziki, split ni mukiki, kutafuta ziki, kwa makini mfulisi, salojima la sili, feel me.
Don't you know we're talking about a revolution song? Don't you know talking about a revolution song? Don't you know we're talking about a revolution song? Don't you know talking about a revolution song?
You wanna see a person who hates his race and you're looking high and low? Well, look no further, you're in the right place. Welcome to the Crispy Show.
What up, everybody?
The story so far sounds really bad for this poor young black female. But like I said, in religion, you can be blessed. And sometimes blessings come to you. Sometimes angels come to us. Sometimes answers come to us. Perhaps not in the form that we want them, but they come. So what are we going to do with God's blessing? So this young black nationalist, and she still says, I believe in Elijah Muhammad. Remember, I'm telling you, she says, I believe in Elijah Muhammad. Let us see how well she believes in the messenger of Allah. So she prays to Allah. She prays to God. And God answers her prayer by sending her a benefactor from a place. Wow, man. So she gets a benefactor. And the benefactor does not want nothing from her at all. Except the benefactor gets her a car. She don't have to take the bus no more. The benefactor buys her a bed. The benefactor gets her clothes and pays her bills. The benefactor promised to get her back in school. She was a She was an honor student in college, but because of the exploitation and the abuse of a black nationalist parent, she had to drop out because her grades was failing. So the benefactor gonna get her back in school, gonna get her back to where she needs to be. And the benefactor does not want anything from this child except, I want you to be, as they say in religion, I want you to be a righteous person. And when you climb up out of this poverty, when you climb up out of this struggle, I want you to help your people like somebody has helped you. And I do not want you to give your benefits that come from God to others that don't deserve it. The benefactor said, do not give the benefits that God bless you with to others that don't deserve it. So this is a black nationalist young lady. She says she believes in God. But what does she do? You would think that a black conscious, black nationalist person would be more smarter in their mind. How blessed can you get? But what happened as the young girl began to come up out of her poverty? Being influenced by the devil society, by the racist Caucasian pink people society. Remember, she has a love and hate relationship with black nationalism. So I really don't want that. So if you don't want that, what you gonna turn to? You're gonna turn from God to the devil. And that's what she done. So as soon as the benefactor turned his or her back, the young girl began drinking, gambling, going places with this reefer-smoking juvenile delinquent boyfriend, fornicating, and began to give away to the juvenile delinquent the blessings by the benefactor. And so do you know what happened? And see, this is why you should not play when you are blessed with something. You should take it serious. And brothers and sisters, that's why the black man and woman and the descendants of slaves born in America, that's why we cannot progress. Because you take your blessings for granted. And when you show that power that you don't deserve it, then that power can take it all away. So when we first met the young lady, she was sleeping on the floor, barely surviving. So now she wants to chase this boyfriend, this juvenile delinquent, this reefer smoker, who ain't never had no kind of job. She's supporting buying this person this and that, paying his telephone bills. And the young drug user don't even call her. The juvenile delinquent boyfriend tells her a lie so she can use the car that was given to her by the benefactor, supposed to be used for school and going to work. She used that car to take her drug using boyfriend to see his mother that's supposed to be sick, and the mother is not sick. He wants to go smoke weed and have fun with his boys. So how does this story end? The story ends, she wrecks the car, messing around with this thug, this nobody, this drug user, this juvenile delinquent. She wrecks the car. She almost kills herself. She loses her job. No school. She lost the benefactor because she broke or she breached her contract with the benefactor. So now she's laying up in a hospital in worse condition than she was when she left her abusive household. This is why we don't play when we get blessed with things. This thug, this boy, was worth losing everything. And the reason why this was done is because she is influenced by a racist world. Fornication, gambling, drinking, smoking, all this in this world, this toilet, it makes it look good. All this stuff, look, this is called living your life. She said, I'm living my life. Drinking, smoking, fornication. I'm living my life. This is life. You are drunk. You're alcoholic. Making babies you don't care nothing about. Going to the abortion clinics. This is life. Is this what y'all really want? And this is happening in the so-called black conscious community. Oh, wow, wow. This is living your life. Brothers and sisters, we must separate from the devil. It's simple as that. The reason why those Europeans that claim religious persecution and wanted to leave England and Ireland and all those different things, the reason why they wanted to leave totally out the country is because they needed their children separated from bad influence. Because they knew as long as their children lived in England, in Ireland, or these places that they did not approve of, that unrighteous, filthy lifestyle, they knew their children would be influenced. So brothers and sisters, in conclusion, we need to separate. Not only for the sake of our children, but even for the sake of ourselves. Look how we act. Look how we behave. Because there's a Negro, there's a nigger in us. And some of us call ourselves nigger, and we proud of it. And you're proud of it because you're living in a toilet. You are influenced by this filth. You are influenced by unrighteous behavior. You are influenced by insanity. You think that insanity is sane. I will say that again. I will say that again. You think what is insane is sane. You think that what is unrighteous is righteous. And so that poor young girl and even the young brother, they live in a life. What kind of life is this? And that's because we who are in the black conscious, Afrocentric, black power community, we have yet to form our own communities, least to say we need to